We just have the one topic left here. I just wanted to finish this behavioral theories, then so that in the next lecture we will move on to the next one. So the continuum of leadership. Okay, the continuum of leadership. This is what we were discussing. I'm just revising so that by the time the students join the session. It was a work done by in 1958. Originally, it was this work was done in 1958, and later it was then updated in the 1973. Okay, by the Tenenbaum, spelling as T-A-N-N-E-M, Tenenbaum and Schmidt, C-H-M-I-D, Tenenbaum and Schmidt. Okay, so on the basis of the Ohio studies and the Michigan studies, they come up with the continuum of the leadership, in which in this leadership style they have identified the 7 styles of the leaders. Okay, so out of these 7 styles, like if I draw it 1, and this is going to be the 7, 1, this is going to be the second, so that this is going to be the 6th, this is going to be the 3, 4, 5, yes, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so this is the place, you can see these are the two, this is called the, you can say, the use of authority. Okay, and this one is more like implies concern, yeah, implies participation. Okay, so in this way, so he's saying the leader moves from the authoritative to free reign. Okay, in this style, there are the different, I mean, the styles of the leadership in all these seven stages, or you can say the 7 types, rather it is more appropriate. So in this stage, in the first one, what the manager does is manager makes the decision. Manager makes decision. Okay, and announces. Manager makes the decision and announces. Okay, he named this stage the telling stage or the tell stage. Okay, I'm just quickly moving. So this is the area, if we do it very quickly, this is the area that is called the related to the use of the authority, and this one is the giving the, this area is basically, this is giving freedom to the subordinates. Okay, the next one is the manager sells the decisions. In the second one, manager sells the decisions. So this is a selling stage. Manager sells the decisions. Okay, this is the second stage. Okay, and then the next one, the third and fourth one, this is called the consulting stage, basically. But the authors give it the different names, like this one is called the suggesting, and this was called the consulting stage. But overall, the attitude, this is a confusion that I wanted to clear. This is consulting, okay, but this is also comes under the same attitude of consulting, okay. So in these two styles, in the third and fourth, what manager does is, in the third style first, manager suggests, manager presents the idea, okay, and invites suggestions, okay. And in the fourth one, manager presents the tentative decision that is subject to change, that can be changed by the subordinates, suggestions or subordinates after consulting with the subordinates. So these are basically related to the consulting attitude. So don't mix this consulting with this consulting. I mean, this is the typically is they are using this word for this style, okay. So that is a confusion that often comes to the mind of the students. So I wanted to clear this one. Okay, now moving on to the next three stages. These stages are basically called the, you can say it's the joining stage. We say it the joining stage. The word is join. Okay. Here what you do is, this one is called the name is also given to it the joining. And the next one, this is called the delegating. Okay. And last one is called the abdicating. Abdicates. Okay. So I'm just quickly just read it. What are these? So in the fifth one, now the manager is going to give importance to the subordinates by joining them. The name is the joining stage. Okay. So fifth one is, in the fifth one, manager presents the problem, gets the suggestions and make the decision. He is not making a decision on the first hand. So manager presents the problem, presents the problems, invites suggestions, okay, and then make the decisions. Now attitude has changed. If you clearly you can see a change in the attitude from this stage to another, and then the make the decision. This is in the fifth one, and in the sixth one, in the sixth one, the manager define the manager defines the limits. Okay, you can say it's the operating limits. Operating limits for the subordinates. For the subordinates. Okay, and within this limit, he allows and within this limit, he allows the subordinates, the employees, to make the decision. So in a way, he is now have the more trust, delegating the authority to the subordinates and making them, okay, this is where you can make the decision. That is where the like kind of the empowerment. All right, and then comes the complete the abdication, and in it the manager permits the subordinates. The last one, the seventh one, manager permits completely to subordinates to make decision. So this is interesting. So these were the four stages, seven stages: selling, consulting, joining, uh, selling, consulting, and joining. And in the consulting, we come up with the three and four suggesting, and the consulting, and in the joining we have the join, delegating, and the abdicating. So this is going to be, this was the very interesting model that I wanted to discuss. Next, now we are moving towards the last one of the behavioral theories, and that is the managerial grid. This is going to be an interesting one. Let me check the stream again. Okay. So in the managerial grid, basically, based on these all these theories, uh, a grid was formed. Grid was the model of grid was developed by the pioneer. Were the, I just write on the name here, Robert. Okay. That was the Robert Blake and Jane Morton. Okay, they have conducted the on the basis of the experiment. They have brought this managerial grid based on the work by the Michigan and the Ohio. Okay, and around in 1960s, you can say in the University of Texas, they have in 1960s they come up with this grid. Okay, they name it called the leadership grid, or yeah, they name it the managerial grid, and also it is called the leadership grid. In this grid, he has identified these five different styles of the leaders, like the impoverished management, authority compliance, middle of the road management, country club management, and the team management. So this is what now we are going to see. What are these? So it is a very interesting and very useful model. This managerial grid. Actually again we have the two I mean the axis concern for people, concern for the people, and the concern for the production. On the basis of this, they have made, rather you can say, five different styles divided into the 9 different stages along the axis. What it means is they have divided both these x-axis and the y-axis into 81 different styles. So by dividing this into the 9 boxes, like 1, if I'm able to draw here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 along the x-axis, and similarly vertically 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, sorry, not 7, 8, and 9. So they have made these divisions, I mean, in this way. So they are total of 81, I mean, the boxes. 81, I mean, different styles they have identified by the manager. This seems to be more very interesting. Okay, so But actually they have divided all these styles into the four main. This is number one, this is number two, and this is number three, and this is number four, and this is number five. You got my point? And to this one, they say the country, COUNTRY, country club management style. This they call the team management style. All right. And this they call the middle of the road management style. Okay. And this one they call the impoverished, impoverished style management style. And the last one is called the authority compliance authority compliance management. So these are the basically styles that he has identified, and according to him, these styles basically 1, 2, 3, 4 fall in these small boxes. Again, there is a difference within this style. I mean, a person who is adopting these styles, who belongs to any of these management styles, further have some have the changes within this. Okay, the person who is at this stage is not similar to the style in with this style, but although they are have the same approach, they are the follower of the same this country club management style, but they have the still they have the difference. Similarly, in this one, so this is very interesting. So basically, in the country club, what the theme is basically the attention is generally this is called the, if another thing is we say it's the, this one is called the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is called the grid 1, 1, 1, 1. This is 1, 2, 1, 3 in this way. So this is the 1, 1. Okay, this is 1, 9, 1, 9, and this is 9, 9. That is the ideal one, and this is the 9, 1, 9, 1. Okay, and that one is called the 5, 5. So these are the addresses of these different cells who are lying in the corners and in the middle. Okay, so the 1, 9, the style, the follower is the basically the club country club management style. He has the attention to the more attention because he has that high level of concern for the people. He is at the highest level of concern for the people, and he is at the lowest level of, this is the lowest level of concern for the production and the high level of concern for the production. The person who is lying here, he is at the highest level of concern for the people and the lowest level of concern for the production. Okay, so he is this is called the country club management. So all the members are the one who are basically deciding. In the teamwork, the work is accomplished by the having the mutual commitment. Okay, there is a common the trust, the environment of trust, and the environment of the participation. Okay, they participate, they coordinate, and these kind of things. In the authority compliance, the highest concern for the production, but the lowest for the people. So this is more like you can say the initiating structure, autocratic structure. So this is that style. And in this the both things are low. So you can say the minimum effort is being made for the work and also for satisfying the people. So these were the 9 different style, making total of the 81. 81. These are the basically the boxes. So these 5 management styles of in the managerial grid. impoverished, the authority, compliance, middle of the road, country club, and the team management. So these were styles. So this completes our behavioral school of thought. Okay. Next, our would be the that we will be covering in inshallah ta'ala in the next lecture, in the coming lecture, that is the situational approaches. Okay, this is more related to, I mean, the contingencies approaches are also in the part of contingencies and situational. I mean, they are the, you can say, they are kind of, I mean, in the same time they were they came. So some writers have put the separates the situational to the that of the contingencies, but I have also separated it just for your understanding, making it more understandable for you. Okay, so just if we see it, just review it. So that is what we have covered today. This one Michigan and Ohio studies, leadership continuum, and the managerial. Okay, class. Thank you very much. I hope the stream is working.